mwaka huu kwa sababu ya Green Army. Hawa mavijana wetu ambao kila eneo la Nairobi wanafungua mitaro, wanasafisha drainage. Hakuja kuwa na flooding Nairobi, and despite El Nino, we thank God and we thank these young people for what they've done. Kwa sasa, kwa sababu El Nino imeisha ama inaenda kuisha, kazi yao itakuwa kupanda maua, kupanda miti, kusafisha Nairobi so that we restore the green city under the sun. Your Excellency, you're leading the continent in the Africa climate agenda. And while you were at COP28, the office of the governor of Nairobi was awarded the first green government building in Africa. We are going to take our pole position as the environmental capital of Kenya. Kwa hayo mengi, Your Excellency, changamoto najua ni mengi katika taifa, na sio Kenya tu, mataifa yote. Nairobi pia changamoto ni mengi, lakini Your Excellency, tunajua after you have set a firm foundation of our economy this past year, mambo itaangalia juu. Sisi Nairobi husema hata kama changamoto ni nyingi, lazima iwork. Na tunajua na wewe lazima ina work. Our trials and our triumphs since independence teach us two lessons, Your Excellency. We advance when we set aside our differences and commit ourselves to the common good. We fall behind when we are divided. So the first thing that this new generation of leaders must do is to rededicate ourselves to national unity. One, national unity means inclusion. This new generation must make certain that no one, whatever their race, whatever their religion, whatever their region, whatever their political affiliation, will be denied a say when we make decisions for our country. Every Kenyan deserves to be heard. Number two, national unity means dignity. Your Excellency, each of us as Kenyans deserves honor. Kenya istahili heshima na Wakenya wanastahili kuheshimiwa, no matter what we do. We must respect the dignity of each and every single one of us. Mtukufu Rais, umetuongoza kwa hayo, kwa kupitia mambo ya afya, kwa kupitia mambo ya uchuuzi, kwa kupitia mambo ya kuhakikisha tuko na manyumba, housing, and ensuring that we are a food secure country. As a county government, we are also striving to ensure the dignity of our people, of our traders, of our hawkers, of our business people, wherever they might be. Thirdly, national unity means opportunity. No one from any part of this country will ever again, thanks to devolution, be abandoned to generational poverty and oppression because of their region. This generation of leaders, led by His Excellency William Ruto, must secure the promise of independence by bringing prosperity to those parts of the country, Your Excellency, that had been previously treated unequally in the years after independence. A first-class country cannot have a second-class citizen.
We have dedicated specific attention to infrastructure development to promote connectivity through a nationwide network of transport and communication infrastructure, actualize the constitutional right to clean and safe water in adequate quantities as enshrined in the Article 43 of the Constitution, and connect all Kenyans to electricity across the country. Our women volleyball and men's rugby teams have qualified for the Paris Olympics in 2024. Our athletes continue to excel at various global events, as is well exemplified by the shining performance in the long and middle distance races. Today, I have conferred upon our world-beating athlete, Faith Kipyegon, the rank and status of Elder of the Order of the Golden Heart, the highest honor our country awards its citizens who illuminate the path of excellence. She has earned her place at the very top, from running barefoot to breaking 2 world records within a year, is the ultimate stage of heroism. Faith's journey is an inspiration To all our young and aspiring athletes, I equally salute Ferdinando Manyala, Mary Moraa, Kevin Kiptum, Emmanuel Wanyonyi, Faith Cherotich, who have also registered their presence in the world stage, and they too will be fitted. Economic productivity and general well-being are significantly hampered by a population that is prone to ill health. Individual and family medical expenditure drain household incomes and erode family savings, in many cases leading to financial ruin and destitution. Fellow countrymen, our universal health coverage plan seeks a paradigm shift in the provision of healthcare from curative to a largely preventive and promotive approach. Our radical, transformative plan has seen the enactment of 4 acts of parliament, which I thank our legislature, as well as the rollout of 100,000 community health promoters, for which I thank all county government for participating. I commend counties who have already paid community health promoters their stipends and commit that the national government will pay our portion beginning the end of this month. The laws we have enacted now provide a framework in the Emergency, Chronic and Critical Illness Fund that will liberate the people of Kenya from the burden of catastrophic hospital bills in the treatment of conditions like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, and other critical and chronic conditions. Additionally, the new funding model that is fair, equitable, and progressive will see the government of Kenya, for the first time, pay the cost of health insurance for all vulnerable Kenyans who have no ability to pay. Those currently paying $500 will have their contributions reduced, with the least paying Kenya shillings 300. To enhance efficiency and eliminate pilferage in the healthcare system, the new digital law will underpin the digitization of the entire health service delivery framework. For employment and job creation to be at the scale necessary to make a significant dent on our unemployment status and deal effectively with prevailing challenges, our interventions must be ambitious and systematic, consistent and intentional, as well as deliberate and progressive. Kenyans, our housing program is fundamentally a massive, deliberate and systematic job creation mechanism. Apart from the thousands of direct employment opportunities in construction and associated services, the housing scheme directly supports the formal and informal manufacturing of materials, fixtures, fittings, and accessories required in construction. Those employed range from architects, engineers, quantity surveyors, site workers, artisans, fabricators, electricians, plumbers, and many more. The housing program is a bottom-up job creator. There are 33 active housing development sites already employing 120,000 people in various parts of the country. Another 31 sites are undergoing evaluation to begin construction next month. Our strategic focus is to construct hundreds of thousands of housing units while creating millions of jobs across Kenya. Remember, South Korea, Singapore, and Malaysia undertook these major housing works some 40 years ago, and that is why their economies, among many other factors, are ahead of us. Agriculture, ladies and gentlemen, plays a central and pivotal role in our economy, contributing to food security, supplying raw materials for our agro-processing and value addition and manufacturing for domestic and export markets, creating jobs and also creating wealth. Only specific, targeted, and deliberate interventions will enhance our agricultural productivity and overall production. This began with the registration of farmers, provision of crop-specific fertilizers, reforms in the tea, coffee, sugarcane, and edible oil sector, provisions of mobile dryers, and other interventions underway across the nation so as to reduce the cost of food, which consumes 56% of household incomes, to reduce by half our food import bill, which today stands at Kenya shillings 500 billion, and also to increase our exports. Further, 400 fresh produce markets, including 20 in the city of Nairobi, 47 county aggregation industrial parks, as well as 6 special economic zones, are under various stages of implementation to enhance value addition, agro-processing, and manufacturing, and also to stimulate economic growth in every part of Kenya.